Welcome, LTL Nation. Happy New Year's. And hope each and every one of you guys had an amazing New Year's Eve with your loved ones. And I really would love to wish you all a New Year's happy New Year's. Thank you so much for going live with us. Thank you so much for supporting us and showing us all the love. So as you guys heard my fellow coaches, they've been talking. Our topic this week is about success. As you guys can see, I'm in my hotel in Dubai, my second home. I love this place. And today our topic is going to be very juicy. As you guys know, success is subjective, which means it means different things to different people. Success could mean wealth. It could mean health. It could mean recognition. It could mean having a great family. Alright, so I'm going to start with sharing a story with you guys. There was a biology teacher who wanted to teach his students how a caterpillar can turn into a beautiful butterfly. So he told them in the next 2 hours, this cocoon is going to break and hatch and a beautiful butterfly is going to come out of this cocoon. And he said the butterfly is going to struggle, but don't help the butterfly. And he left. Moments later, the cocoon started to crack, and this beautiful butterfly was trying to come out of this cocoon. After a while, one of the students just couldn't help feel pity for the butterfly, and he helped the butterfly out of the cocoon. Moments later, the butterfly died. When the teacher came back and he was informed of what happened, he told the students that it's the law in nature for the butterfly to struggle as she's leaving the cocoon, so she can strengthen her wings to fly. Wow, what a beautiful story. So as we struggle, as we fail in our journey to succeed, these are only going to strengthen our wings to fly. So our struggles and our failures are actually a blessing, and it's a law in nature for us to struggle, for us to survive and be stronger. So every time you fail, think of it as it's strengthening your wings so you can fly. I'm going to share another story with you guys. The famous artist Picasso was once sitting in a garden painting a beautiful portrait. And this lady passed by and she recognized him, and she couldn't help but say, "Picasso, would you please draw me a picture or a painting or a portrait?" And at first he refused, but then she insisted. And then Picasso finally agreed. When he agreed, he held a piece of paper and he just brushed the beautiful portrait within seconds. And when he handed it to her, he said, "Here we go, that's going to cost you 5,000 francs. She was like, 5,000 francs for something that only took you seconds? And then he was like, "No, dear, it took me 30 years to be able to do it in seconds." Are you willing to commit to your success, to your goals, to your New Year revolutions, for you to actually achieve them? You see, it's key. You see, we're all interested in certain things, but we're not really committed. We're not really willing to sacrifice our time, our relationships, our energy for us to actually achieve a goal. We're all interested in having a healthy lifestyle, having a great body, or achieving success, but are we really committed? I'm going to share with you guys this last story. There are 3 men who were laying bricks. And one man was passing by and he asked the guys, "What are you guys doing?" One of the men said, "Can't you see I'm laying bricks?" And the other man said, "Can't you see I'm making a living?" And the third man said, "Can't you see I'm building this beautiful monument?" So here we have 3 people doing the exact same thing, but each had a completely different perspective. And here's a question. Does our perspective and attitude affect our performance? And the answer is yes. So how is your attitude towards your success? How is your perspective towards your goals? Whether you'd like to be successful as a parent, or as a spouse, or as an employee, or as an entrepreneur, or perfecting a certain skill. Think of these 3 attributes, whether it's not being afraid to fail, or being committed to your goals, or actually having the right attitude to achieve those goals. Have you ever focused on one task so much that you started neglecting other areas in your life? Whether it's focusing on your job or a project that you neglected your health or your family or your relationships. You see, as coaches, we have a tool that we give our clients called the Wheel of Life. It's basically a circle divided into 8 categories, and each category represents an area in your life. They could be your health, your finances, your career, your relationships, fun and recreation, your physical environment. And it basically looks like something like this. It's a circle, and we have in the middle is the number 0, and in the corner is 10. And if you put each area of your lives in these corners, and then you rate them from 0 to 10. For example, a CEO could be a 10 when it comes to his career, and he could be a 10 when it comes to his finances. But when it comes to his family, he's a 2. When it comes to his health, he's a 3. When it comes to his friends and relationships, he's a 4 or a 3. And think of this wheel as something that we're actually riding every day. So if it's bumpy, that means there are certain areas that we'd like to improve. Or is it smooth, which means your life is in balance and in harmony. So I'd really like you to try this exercise. It's a really useful exercise. It'll give you direction on where you'd like to go this year. What would you like to achieve? It'll give you a holistic view on what would you like to achieve. Ask yourself these questions. What does success mean to me? Who in my life do I consider successful? Because I believe each and every one of us is successful at some points in our lives. But like I said last week, we rarely acknowledge ourselves. We rarely say, hey, good job. Good job for doing this or doing that. So I'd really like you to take the time, try out the Wheel of Life, and see which areas in your life that you'd like to work on, focus, and improve for this year. Alright guys, so I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in with us today on Life Talks Live. Please keep spreading the love and support, and focus on your goals and commit to those goals, and have an amazing year to come. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Stay awesome, guys.